In this video, I'll go over practice entering mathematical answers on the quiz feature on eLearn, just so you could get used to the equation editor. Now, things have changed a little bit if you've used it before. The equation editor is now located here next to this plus symbol. So like if you click the drop down one, it says like you could insert an equation, so you click on that. The easiest way to do this is just choose the graphical equation. And then let's just practice entering some mathematical answers. Like let's just say first a basic polynomial like f of x equals, let's say 4x. Then if you wanted to raise to an exponent, you could hit the superscript and cubed. And then either you could use your mouse to put it down to the normal position, or you could also use your keyboard, like the arrow keys as well. And let's say plus 3x again squared. And let's say like use your mouse on minus 2x plus 6, let's say for instance. So inserting that, so it gives us that polynomial function. Now let's try entering another one again. Clicking the graphical equation, let's say y equals, let's say now let's enter a rational function. So clicking the fraction, and let's say 3x minus not or 8 over 2x plus 4. That's one example. Or again, let's say entering a graphical equation. Let's say if we had y prime equals, and then if you wanted to hit, let's say the limit. So if you click on here with this calculus tab, you can see the limit as h approaches. Let's change that instead of infinity. Let's change it to 0 of, say, f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Remember, that's one of the limit definitions of the derivative. Let's say practice entering one more, maybe two. Say go into the graphical equations again. Let's just say if we wanted to enter f of x equals, now let's say if we wanted the cube root, so change the index to 3, of let's say 2x cubed plus 9, and then let's say minus, let's just say, well, pi x, for example. So those are just some of the examples you could have inserting mathematical equations using the equation editor, which again, when you're taking the exam, it's located here, like with this plus symbol. And again, you could choose the equation, graphical equation, that would be the easiest way. And then just use this equation editor palette to enter your answers. So I'd really recommend trying this before taking the exam, using that practice test that I've put up on the like above the actual exam, just so you could get used to doing this under no pressure situations, so that when it's time for the actual test, you're confident using the equation editor.